Welcome to the Global Solutions Lab Evaluation Center session. Uh, I am going to run through just who we are, what we're doing, and why we're here. And it starts off with who's what the title of all this is about. What the lab is all about is designing solutions for global and local problems, and we're going to call it designs for a world that works for everybody. And this particular lab has been focused in on climate change and electricity for Africa, and most everything in between those issues and problems. The Earth Game, Big Picture, Small World, and Global Education Motivators, GEM, have been the sponsors, hosts of this event. And what we're going to do is have the following people, the participants in the lab. There's some, 30, 40 names up on the screen. These folks are going to be presenting to you what is to follow. The folks, though, all of those people are from around the world, from Canada, United States to Vietnam, the UK, Uganda, Nigeria, Kenya, India, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, etc. So we're from around the world, lots of different people with different perspectives, talents, and skills. What we're here for, the purpose is to develop viable strategies for achieving one or more of the sustainable development goals, develop strategies for meeting the basic human needs and rights of everybody in the world, solving the critical problems facing the planet, and do it in ways that are realizable, that can be achieved. And the evaluator team, the people who are here, and some of the people who I just learned aren't here, these are the folks that are in the room with us. I just got an email late yesterday from Elena Crate from the UN Sustainable Development Solutions Network, who had both good news and bad news. The good news was a brilliant idea. The bad news is that she's now found out that she's got to be traveling today, so she's not here. But her brilliant idea, which was could shape the entire future of the Global Solutions Lab, at least as far as the presentations go. She said, I want to be there. I want to hear these presentations. Can you videotape them? I want to then watch the videos and evaluate them then. And I said, well, yeah, that's fairly easy because we had that planned to do already. But then another door opened up, which adds to the significance of what you all, meaning the participants, as well as the evaluators in the room, are about to do. She thought that, okay, she can watch the videos. They're going to be online, but so could a whole bunch of other people at the UN. We're talking about putting together a group of folks from the UN and elsewhere. Once they're online, Benson from the World Resources Institute, who said pretty much the same thing, I want to see these presentations, but I can't. I've got, never mind. You don't need to know everybody's excuse. I want to get through this as quick as possible. He'll be watching the videos too. And there's a host of other people who couldn't be here this morning who will be watching them. All right, so that's the evaluators. Let me move on to why we're here and your role. Your role, this is to the evaluators. It's a collaborative effort in building effective, sustainable, implementable, affordable solutions. And your role is to give feedback and advice on ways to make the strategies better, stronger, more compelling. If you see any weaknesses or you don't understand something, let us know so that the next version can be stronger and better. The format, each group is going to make a 10 to 11-minute presentation followed by a 5 to 10-minute interaction with you. Each team is going to have about 15 minutes from their presentation, your feedback, and then we'll move on to the next team. There are 6 teams total, 2 dealing with climate change and for dealing with energy. You'll see the name shortly. What's going to be presented? Each team will present a short synopsis of the problem they are focused on, a preferred state, their target, and then a strategy for getting to the preferred state. And the context for this is from yesterday's Economist. Literally, this just showed up yesterday. And it says, this year's energy shock is the most serious since the Middle Eastern oil crisis of 1973 and 79. Like those calamities, it promises to inflict short-term pain in the longer term to transform the energy industry. The pain is all but guaranteed. Owing to high fuel prices and power prices, most countries are facing soggy growth, inflation, squeezed living standards, and a savage political backlash. But the long-run consequences are far from preordained. If governments respond ineptly, they could trigger a relapse toward fossil fuels that make it even harder to stabilize the climate. Instead, they must follow a perilous path that combines security of energy supply with climate security. What this lab is all about is pointing out some strategies that will going to help stabilize the climate and get us an energy supply that also offers climate security. All right, that was yesterday's news. Today's work is going to be this set of strategies. The first one is going to be from a climate-focused team, and then we're going to go to electrifying Africa, back to climate, and then 3 more on dealing with electricity needs, energy needs in Africa. All right, so I am going to stop sharing my slide, and if the first team, the Think Climate Hub, thank you.